Hello, and welcome to episode 9? Are we on episode 9? I feel like it's episode 9. Maybe 10, actually. I think it is 10. Welcome to episode 10 of our Seaopolis 2 Minecraft modded adventure. Today, we're going to be diving into some compact crafting, some compact machine crafting, rather. And we'll also dive into what exactly is behind me here, because if you'll notice, our starting platform has kind of changed a little bit. Diving in here, I did build us a top area. I said I was going to be working on the base, and I said we were going to be going up with it in previous episodes. Of course, this was very early on. I've managed to get this up and done. Two things that helped. One, I mean, we got access to a lot more materials than what we had in the beginning. And two, building gadgets is been added to the pack, which we discovered, I believe, in the last episode, right? You can now get building gadgets from, is it here? Yeah, so you can get building gadgets from your first chapter challenge, basically, so that's really good. I think there's a couple other... Allows the wearer to walk on fluids while sprinting, so that's pretty cool. You can walk across the water. That could be really fun, actually. But nonetheless, today we've gotten into, all the gold and silver and ender pearl crafting. So we're going to be moving further past that and into compact crafting. Now, if I was a smart man, I would have gone ahead and done these alloys before stream, because it's literally just putting copper and gold in an induction smelter. However, I didn't want to get too far ahead of everybody, and I already felt with this big old platform, which is going to be our future setup, I might get just there. So this is the block, and we actually have elevators in the pack as well. Again, most of the stuff you can just search for, and bada bing, bada boom. So if you're wondering how I teleport up and down, it is an elevator. All you need is one ender pearl surrounded by some white wool. Obviously, with our new resources, this is pretty easy. And we can just go space to go up or shift to go down, as long as they are, directly lined up on a Y level. Which you might be able to... Yeah, you can also make the elevators go directionally, which I've never really messed with, but it could be a fun thing, I guess. I've not taken the liberty of making this whole process automatic yet, because we're getting into compact crafting, so I don't want to set up a whole big setup and then have to move it later on, right? So, pretty much what I've been doing is pumping, what is this stuff called? Pumping the improved organic fluid directly out from our converter over there into these 3 barrels and these 2 barrels. And yeah, it just gives me the skulking organic. I take it, I run back down below. Also, this has been updated, I believe, to where now it only takes 5 seconds in order to transform. So you notice the progress probably goes a lot faster, which is nice, obviously. Yeah, we'll just throw that in the barrel, and then it cycles through and outputs it back into here. Now, we have already done this a couple times, just because I was working off camera, and I figured, if we're going to be working, might as well. So we do have some gold and some silver already ready. That being said, I think we're going to need a bit more gold here, so we are going to take 64, 26, and we usually get around a 2 payoff here. So the gold's going to keep ticking up because we have more going back into the system. Copper, we'll just grab that much, and we're going to go turn most of this into rose gold. So let's see, got some tin going through here. We'll throw the gold in there, more gold over here. Copper wasn't working on anything in the pulverizer. All right, so let's just throw a stack of each, and this should give us 2 stacks, right, of rose gold, or 4 stacks, right, because we put into get it back out double. Okay, so this will give us 4 stacks of rose gold. That should be more than enough to do anything that I can think that we would need to do with it, right? There's an additional 3. So, for the main part, right. This requires any kind of stone and rose gold. Well, that should be really easy then, because we have infinite stone over here, right? Is there any stone that I didn't ever reset up infinite with? Granite, maybe? Maybe that's just because I'm using it so much. I keep taking granite and diorite out, so that's why we're ending up with less and less numbers here. But granite, for some reason, did I break something? Sometimes I go to mess with stuff and, I just forget that I mess with it. That is the problem with having 3 ongoing different Minecraft worlds, obviously. So let's toss that in there. We're going to need to get into compact crafting, right? Compact machines. Is that what it's called? Yeah. There's the recipe we want. So if we just get some of these out here, move right along through our mission. Oh, that doesn't give us any more. Okay, so used to make field projectors. We're going to need, if we make one base, it gives us one here and here. All right, so one base gives us 3, and we need 4 total, so I need to make 2 bases. Oh, well, that's really simple. And then the projector, that's really simple too. So let's go ahead and do this. Make 2 of them. And then for the projector, we only have to do this once because you get 4 for the recipe. Now, I should be able to come in here, select that base. Put that together. And then we should get another base here, which gives us all of these that we need. So, that's all done. Let's go check on our gold and copper over here. That's done. Was I mistaken? We put in 2 stacks and we get 2 for every... Oh, you're right. 2 for every 2. I'm just a silly goose. It was never 4 stacks. I'm just silly. Thank you for the experience. Come on. There we go. Alright, so have all the rose gold we could possibly want and then some. Now let's see. Compact tiny, build a small compact crafting area. Click the image to view the structure and world. Place the field projectors on top, pointing inward. Yeah, I know how to do this, so we'll get into that here in just a second. And then it wants us to make a compact tiny machine. So block of copper and 26 compact walls. And what's the catalyst? Rose gold. Okay. So I'll explain exactly how to read this here in just a second once we get into setting up the field projectors and all that. But I do want to go ahead and get... I mean, did it say we needed 20-something? 26? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get these. That should be 26. Kind of worked out perfectly, didn't it? Alright. 1 block of copper. And then, just give me some oak. Just giveth me some oak. And we will do... What in the heck am I looking at right now? Oh wait, is this for compact crafting? Can I click to turn that camera thing back off? No? Oh gosh. Oh no, I don't know what I've done. Okay. Unfortunately, these are all based off even platforms because our whole boat is based off of an even platform, which obviously a little unfortunate. But rather than offline it left or right, we're going to offline it back and forth, I think, right? Or no, we're going to have to offline it in both. Oh gosh, that's so horrible. Whatever. So let's go here, here. And then basically you just place down your field projector, and if you right click it, it'll show you where all else you can place it, right? I don't know if I'm going to have enough room for this, actually. Just barely. But is this going to be big enough to create the things that I want to create? Hopefully. Hopefully. There we go. Yeah, really, how do I get rid of this image? Maybe if I shift click on the structure incomplete. Ha ha ha. The structure's not incomplete. Oh, maybe it needs something on the bottom here. Whoops. Now is that structure complete? Can No, it's... Alright, I don't know how to get credit for this quest here, but I'm gonna... No, no. Why? But why? Ah. Structure incomplete. Whatever. I don't know how to submit that quest, but we most certainly have our structure here. The problem is it's a little tiny, ain't it? We're gonna need this to be bigger. What if I do it in the middle here? Is this still even? Shucks. But I am gonna need this to be bigger, so maybe not for this one. I probably don't need it to be bigger for the tiny ones, but we don't want to just be crafting tiny compact machines here, so let's just take all this down and we'll reset it back up. Because I believe in order to build the larger compact machines, we're going to need a lot more room. Let me double check this, right? Let's say if I wanted to build the maximum size. No, it's still the same? What, are you kidding me? You just have to put a block of netherite in. Oh, well now I feel dumb. That's never been the case. La da 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 da. Ignore the man behind the curtain. I'm terribly sorry. This will entirely work for us. So, all we have to do then is... I'm not really going to think about it. I just know how compact crafting works. And so I bet I would get this right if I just do it like this. And then we need a piece of rose gold. So, we got a lot. The way that you read this crafting menu, right, is basically it's showing you how to build the structure and it's showing you what you need. Down here is the list of items that you'll need to build the structure. We need 26 compact walls, 1 block of copper. Here it's telling you what you have to throw in as the catalyst, and actually it tells you throw this item into the miniaturization field to start crafting, and this is what outputs. Now you can also do the expanded view, where you can actually see the blocks individually. I like to stick with condensed, and then you can go down by layers. Up, up, down, down. But I have a feeling like all of the compact machine stuff will be made the exact same way, and that'll just be like this, except replace the inside block. So what we can do now is toss that in. And it used to have a really cool animation. It no longer does, but it would shrink. You know, it would shrink the whole thing down. There we go. Boom. Tiny compact machine. And we're also going to have to build ourselves a personal shrinking device because, of course, we need to go inside of the compact machine. It's not good enough that we just built it. We need to go inside of it. So let's go ahead and make one of these if we can. Oh, we're going to need more. I don't need that anymore. More of these walls. And now, voila. Now, the personal shrinking device will need it to have a compact machine. And this basically tells you how they all work, which we'll be diving into ourselves. You can read this if you need to. We do not. That being said, let's look back into our quest objectives here. We'll get into fluid, energy, and item pipes all here in a bit. Don't really need to claim my B-Bucks. What I want to look at doing is actually turning this stuff in. Right, because I think we have everything minus the glowberries, so maybe we go visit a lush cave this episode, but this will give us a maximum, a giant, a large, and a set of elytra. So that'll be really nice. But first things first, we need 32 compact crafting walls, whatever they're called. We need to do this 4 times, so that's good. We have the gold in our inventory already. Let's go ahead and get the silver that we're going to need. Let's go turn this stuff in here. Submit. 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 And this is enderpearl fragments. That shouldn't be too difficult because I haven't really been using enderpearls too much. Comparatively to, you know, silver and gold, of course. So. Submit. And then all we have left is the glowberries, which we should have a handy dandy compass in here. Indeedly we do. Should be able to go to Lush Caves. Lush Caves, 861 away. Okay. I think we're going to go there. We only need 8 glowberries. I mean, that's really not that bad. I don't know why the pack wants you to go to the lush caves, like what's there that you necessarily need. But that's not for me to, you know, determine, decide, and all that good stuff. What I am going to do is... Are you able to... No, since you're in my boat, I can't get in it too. Well, you can have that boat, honestly. It's fine. It's alright. I don't want to slay you. I need some more logs here. And get myself a handy-dandy boat. And I know what you may be saying, Chance, what happened to your jet ski? I think we... Oh, hey, we have another one. We left our OG jet ski somewhere out in the ocean. I don't think it's too far, but I was going to use the boat to get to it. But now I guess I don't even have to do that. Let's see. Lush Caves is this way. We don't have our diving gear on. I wonder if our warden armor works. I know there's been some tweaks with what armor does what. Let's get the speed going. Faster. Although we don't want to go too fast, right? Because we're going to end up passing over it. So let's go slower. 670, because we're going to go down probably a good, I don't know, maybe not 100 blocks. We definitely have to go down some into the water, so that's going to account for some of the distance, is basically what I'm saying. For 3, 2, and somewhere around 1, this is where we kill the engine. Now we can start going slower, and as soon as we see it whip back around on the compass there, we know we've made it. Should be about here. All right. Is that my other jet ski? It is. I guess I can put another marker here. I don't know why I would ever need him get my second jet ski, but that's okay. There it is. I didn't accidentally, sorry. Okay, so we're gonna need our diving gear, I believe. Hello? Using network route for remote inventory access. Okay. We no longer have infinite range on this thing. I'm gonna have to go back to the base. Mistakes were made. What's the range on this now? I can't use it all the way over here. Well, sheesh. That kind of sucks. I mean, I get it, right? If you're gonna have better crafting in the future, you definitely shouldn't make this thing go for infinite range. However, I mean, it was kind of nice. Oh well. Oh, here we are. So it still has a... Just turn the engine off. It has a pretty good range on it. Diving... What? Is my backpack, maybe? Wait. Helmet. Hazmat. Diving. Okay, I think he may have swapped out the diving gear with this. And it did not save my previous... It didn't, like, swap it over. Okay. How can I... If I can't make this, we are just gonna cheat it. We have a lot of waterproof ingots. Alright. There's the helmet. Chest piece. Leggings. Slippers. Oh. Let's say I see enemies? Okay, so, well, with that done, now we can go back to our mission, right? Well, there's a nice little heads up for everybody, by the way. By the by. Do 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 do. I guess I don't really need my compass, right? I put a marker here. Okay. I don't think these torches will work in water, but that's okay. Going down, down, down. Yeah. 48. This nickel. I don't really care about nickel because we already have it. By the way, if you do like this colored stone, I believe you can put it into the resource generator. Yeah, and auto-generate it. 48. Oh, shucks. You know what I didn't think about? Our tool. I'm so used to having infinite range on this, I didn't think about the fact that our tool could end up breaking. Oh, shucks. Okay. Maybe it won't. Can we just say that? Maybe it won't. That actually didn't put me any closer to my objective here. And can I hold this in my offhand and... Oh, I can't, but it gets dark. Oh, and I can't right-click to place a torch? There we go. Right. Alright, we're just gonna go this way for a while. It might open up on our mini-map over there unless we're too high up above it. Of course, you know, we should start seeing clay and, like, moss and stuff as we get closer. Is that the ocean? It is indeed the ocean. Okay. Oh, good lesson learned. Don't place your torches down. Alright, unfortunately it does want me to go that way, so we're just gonna have to go down, down, down. Into a burning ring of fire. Flames went higher. Do, 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 do. Got any cash? Anybody? Oh, come on! What are you doing? Alright. I know it wants me to go this way. Just trying to make it underneath. Quest completed. Discover the lush caves. Have I? Oh, I have. Oh, and we can shift click to get these glowberries? God, GG. Okay, well, I mean, most of my loot's going down below. Let me see if I can't fix that. Also, we're back into underwater stuff. I shall re-equip my warden slaying gear. Oh, we definitely want some of that, some inferium. I don't know if it ever got fixed where we couldn't or could break stuff. Whoa. Oh, the compass. Okay, that's good. And I have a piece of moss. I do. Let's get... Oh, no! Not what I wanted. Although I think our warden gear should be good enough that I can pop in here. Yeah, nothing should really rock my world, right? If we can survive a warden, we should be able to survive any of this. So, yeah, it drops now. Fantastic. We can go mining. I don't know if y'all remember, but we had a little bit of an issue when I was trying to get some redstone. Oh, beautiful. Yes, give me all the inferium. This allows us to get into mystical agriculture. It's so good. Now that I know that this works, let me see if I can't find some redstone real quick. More inferium. Redstone honestly gates us with a lot of stuff. You don't want this, spider. I guess I shouldn't be using my tool. I should be using my sword. We only have one tool. You did not want none of this, buddy. Where did I see? Okay, there we go. And this wouldn't happen to be... No, it's 10. Right, right. The other thing that we need for mystical is inferium. Or not inferium. Oh, boy, I can't think of their names now. The little blue shards. Prosperity. There it is. Prosperity shards. Okay. This was the world's tiniest lush caves, and I'm so happy for that. It made my job so easy. So now let's go ahead and submit that. And all we need is 8 skulking organic matter, which we should have back home by the time I get there, right? So, let me see here. Inferium. Yeah, we're going to need prosperity shards, which we can get from sifting nether organic matter. But I would also be willing to bet that you could... Goodness me, I have the hiccups this morning. I'd be willing to bet that you can find them underground. So I guess we're going to leave that jet ski out there because slash home and whatnot. Let's toss this stuff in. And then we needed, what was it, skulking organic matter, and that's going to be up top here. Also, probably should make another tool. There we go. Okay, didn't really need you to do that there, buddy. And get prepared for the sound of music, because I believe it's about to play. There it goes. There it goes. Alright. So, question, theory, right? This, that. Yeah, so I probably don't need a jet ski anymore, really, right? I have an elytra. Woohoo! Oh, our base is looking good. We're not going to do too much flying around because I want to get to enchanting this, but I really like this. It's a little complicated, right, with all the pipes and stuff, but that's okay. I'm thinking about perhaps glassing it in. So each one of these kind of looks like an hourglass. We'll have to wait and see, though. Our mob spawner is just, like, decimating. Oh, is it because of the rain? Right, I didn't think about that. I think mobs have a higher chance of spawning when it's raining. Yeah, fantastic. Alright, so that elytra will go away until we're, a little bit more prepared for it. So, now to show off these compacting machines. And I think let's do large, giant, and then maximum, right? Because that just makes the most sense. So if we just place these down, you'll see that it's just a one-block structure. However, if you take your personal shrinking device and you right-click on it, bam! It's a whole room. Now, this was the large one, so this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 9 by 9. And if we right-click on the wall, we can get teleported back out. I'm guessing this is 11 by 11, and I'm going to guess that this is a 13 by 13. Yeah. So basically what you can do is set up your systems in here, right? Your automations, and then you can use these pipes, these tunnels, from the quest line to insert or extract. And basically you put it on one of the walls here, and then one of the sides corresponding to that wall receives it. Does that make sense? Hopefully so. Yeah, this is where we're going to be storing our lava setups and all of our automatic conversions of the lava. All that good stuff is basically going to be going into these compact machines. Now, as far as what we're going to be starting off with, I think we should do lava because some elements have changed. You can no longer make cobble using a stone barrel. So this whole system here now no longer works. Luckily, I did get 100,000 cobblestone backed up off this before this stopped working, but don't bother with this whole stone barrel setup unless you're trying to get obsidian, in which case you'll want to reverse it and you'll want to put the water on top and you'll want to pump the lava in. But yeah, so this doesn't actually work anymore. So now we're back to just having to use the resource generators, Mark 1 and 2, which is kind of okay because the resource generator Mark 2, we should actually be able to power it up quite a bit more now, right? Because we have this, block of bronze, bronze or any of that, and then we have this, gold and silver. So yeah, we can't quite get to the netherite diamond yet, but we can get it to the block of gold, which does speed it up a significant amount, if I remember correctly. Come on, is that it? Guess so. The only thing I feel kind of bad for now is I have this big old huge tank over here and no real use for it. What I do still have to do, though, is every once in a while come over here and reset the tank to get to working. Basically just disconnect and reconnect it and that'll start to flow. Let's see. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we do kind of already have lava set up, but I want more, I think. Do we need more lava? I think so, because we're going to need lava for each one of these conversions, right? So if I just have a whole lot going into an ender tank, kind of like what I have here, we can do it that way, or we could have a whole lot just coming out of the machine and then put the machine right next to whatever we need it to go to, which would probably be over here, right? We'd probably just send the lava production from this machine directly into our big old dynamic tank, and then just pump it out into the ender tank as needed. So with that in mind, how many did I say this was? 32? Wait a minute, what about the heat? What about the heat source? Would it be better to keep the same number and try to upgrade the heat? Fired crucible heat sources. We have block of coal at times 40. Tertium, I believe this is mystical. Inferium, that's mystical, and then it gets up to times 50. So maybe we wait for mystical. Prudentium, that's mystical. Uranium. Uranium's not mystical. We could perhaps look at that. That's yellowite, correct? No, it's uranium in this. Wait, what's the yellow ore give me then? This stuff. I thought it was uranium previously. Oh, it is. It is still uranium. Okay, so if I did this, we could actually get a block of it, but there's no way to replicate that quite yet. Outside of just going and looking for more. I mean, no. Mystical S. We don't get into it until all the way down here, but we already have the resource for it. Used to make the next tier of essence. Pentium. Oh, this is why it's locked, because it's telling you that you need to come here to get the prosperity shards, but you can actually just go underground and get them. I don't think I'm going to do the underground mining method. I don't think that's the way that the pack is intended to play, right? It might be. It might be like, hey, either go through exploration or, you know, do it this way. I'm going to follow the quest line here. That being said, it means we're going to need to basically replicate this whole system inside of our machines. Maybe we wait and do that off camera, because it's just going to be tearing this whole thing down and resetting it. Although that being said, let me see. We might not have to tear down. We do have plenty of coal. That is blocks of coal. Okay, cool. And then as far as to get the crucible goes, We do have 2 additional ones there. Porcelain clay. How much of this stuff do we have? 6. No, I can. Okay. How do I make this? It's clay and dust. Oh, we should be able to make, yeah, just tons and tons of this stuff. That's 9. 18 gives me 20. Oh, I ran out of clay. And there we go. How many is that? 36, 38. Go get these smelting down. Did we ever upgrade this, by the way? Did we ever add the augments? No. I guess we can look at doing that because we should have it, right? Let's see. At iron furnaces. And then we want the augment speed. We need redstone. Redstone, you've got me again. Okay. Oh, hey. Oh, look at me. I was already preparing myself. Let's just take some out of there. Toss it in. Toss it in. So those are all fired. These are all unfired. Let's throw these there. Cool beans. So that will keep going, and that'll be our lava production. I guess we can throw this back into the barrel. And toss that. Okay. So now, how do we want to do the lava Cornelio? I don't think I want to use maximum for lava. We might be able to get away with a large. Also, can we use this in here? No, we can't use our crafting remote. Is there a way we can upgrade this somehow? I feel like no is the answer. Right. No is the answer. Bind to a network and block to build. Oh well. We'll just have to go in and out if we need anything. Like what we kind of do now. So this was the large one. What we could have is... we have coal. We need to access these things from 3 sides, right? Because you have to put items in, there has to be coal underneath, and you want to pull liquid out. Unless, is there XNet in this? Or actually, pipes can probably do it too, but... this is Flux? Oh, I just now realized the ending of Flux is XNet. Do you see that? XNet. Flux Networks. That's really cool, and not at all useful. Because we want to be able to pump in and out of the same side if possible. That's fine. We would have to bring it out, right? I mean, technically we could do it up against the wall. It has 3 sides exposed. Where are we pushing items in, and where are we pulling liquid from? I guess is the best question here. We do items. We can do it. Well, honestly, what I should do is set up a whole different machine, right? And just have cobblestone be pumped from that machine into a chest, and then I can pump from that chest into this machine. We can keep things super compartmentalized. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, so we need to sleep. Kind of like the idea of that. So we're going to get some resource generators Mark II up and going. Rocking and rolling. I should have just saved it from earlier. Resource generator 2. And is this is resource generator 1. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a whole lot of buckets for this. Bucket. How many of these can I craft? 13. Probably shouldn't have shift clicked that. Clicked. That's okay. Oops. My shrinking device. Okay, so we have that. Then we go to resource generator Mark II. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to do the buckets manually. What a load of malarkey. Resource generator. But I want this to be 2. Oh, I want this to be the second one. Right. Fine. You wanna play hardball? Play hardball. Hello? Hello? Am I missing some here? If I turn this into polish andesite, does that magically make it work? No. Okay. Give me cobble. And is this... So did they just have 2 separate recipes now? I'm confused. I am confused. So yeah, it looks like the resource generator Mark 1, you can use any alternative to stone. And the Mark 2, you can use cobblestone? Am I understanding that correctly? I wish there wasn't a separation in the middle. I wish you could just put the... Oh, wait, was that Mark 2 or Mark 1? That's Mark 2, right? These should all be Mark 2, correct? That's 6. Boy, this is a tedious progress. That's 7. And I do want to look back into our Opolis. Didn't we have like a god book or something? Wasn't there some kind of handy dandy little book that tells us all about it? Opolis Utilities. Yeah, where is that at? Opolis Utilities. Okay, so I want to see how much we can actually increase this. Advanced items, resource generator. Does a basic block duplicate any block? Working, will turn blue. Yep, seen all this. Okay, so here we go. Produces 1 item every 2 seconds, 1 item every 3 seconds, 1 item every second. It's really not that good, though. 1 item every second, 1 cobblestone a second. Is there a different way to go about this? Mystical agriculture? Maybe that's why they don't want you to get too overpowered with it, because they want you to get into other stuff. But honestly, it kind of makes me want to go for the flux hammer. But in order to get the cobblestone, we still have to generate the cobblestone, right? You can't just hammer. Like, sure, you can hammer stone, but you're still going to have to get the stone, so it doesn't really matter. Igneous extruder? Is this faster? Is this quicker than one block a second? 1, 2, maybe it's 2? If it's 2, then the igneous extruder is actually kind of on par with setting this whole thing up, and the igneous extruder might be easier to duplicate, especially if we're only doing cobblestone, right? Because it's just water and lava. How do we make this? Redstone? Redstone, oh redstone, you always tickle my fancy. The other thing with doing the resource generator Mark II is we're going to have blocks of gold. A lot of blocks of gold if we really want to upgrade it. You know, I don't know. Maybe we just stick with resource generators Mark 1. Maybe, oh maybe. That is a solution. I just don't like this. Like, everything's so disorganized and disconnected. I have a resource generator, like, for each individual setup here. I don't know. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. There we go. As bad as I hate to say it, I don't know if we're going to be using these resource generators or not. I really want to, but man, it is such a pain. Oh, yeah, chance it's not Rhea source. Hmm. Do. Where is my personal shrinking device? Oh my goodness. Hold on. We gotta grab a couple of items before I go in there. And that is going to be item pipes, all kinds of stuff. Item pipe. Gonna want a drawer. Actually, I think I do want a compacting drawer. Can I make this? No, because I need to make more of these. Can I make that? I can. Compacting. Okay. And then I think I just need a whole lot of cobble. Cobble, 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 cobble. Cobble, 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 cobble. Alright. And let's dive back into here. Now these are just the basic resource generators, so if I put a stack in, they start generating. Can I then pull out from the top? Yes. Okay. How quickly does this go? One every 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe? One every 4 seconds, one every 3 seconds. That's really bad. Yeah, give me these crucibles back. Oh wait, this is yeah, this is the large. Okay, this is where we want to be doing this. So then let me see, how well does this one work? Puts the generated block into an inventory below. So could I... Definitely connected. Resource generator Mark 2. No, has to be an inventory. Yeah, whatever. And then what we're making, and then the block up above it. So let's get out of here. Let's get a block of gold. I believe this is going to be the highest that we can reach. I want to see what the difference is, right? Also, I think I'm about to turn off this portal sound effect. Because it is, it's just too much. Let's see, portal travel. That should be it. So this should be creating cobblestone. Now? How quickly does it go? But definitely faster than this. How much faster, I wonder? Is it twice as fast? If not twice as fast, it's very close to twice as fast, I think. Let's see. $26. 1. Alright, we're gonna see. This gets 30. This is on 30 as well. Now let's see how quickly, in comparison they go. So this one's about to hit 40, and then we'll do a marker check. 39, 40. And what does this one got? 34. 35-ish. I don't know why it keeps losing one randomly. So yeah, it's about half as fast. However, we don't have to waste a block of gold doing this way, right? Or all of this space. Like, we can literally fit 4 generator Mark 1s within this space here, which actually adds up to be more production, right? If this is about half as fast as that, but we can put 4 of these within this space of 1 of these, then it's actually 2 times as fast to do this. And again, we don't have to use gold. So, I think we're going with Resource Generators Mark 1. And we're literally just going to fill up entire walls of them. Yeah, so a little bit of a bummer there, but also, hey, at least we figured it out, right? We didn't have to build the whole thing and then regret our decisions in the future. There shall be no regret. Okay, all that is filed away. How come the andesite is not going into its place? Andesite? Ah, because I never put a, what's it called on there? Void upgrade. That's something we should probably look into, right? Getting more void upgrades, rocking and rolling. We're gonna throw those back in there. I guess we're done with the Resource Generator Mark II. I'll have to go get us some more lava and water, and we'll have to make a whole lot of Mark 1s. Where are we at? 52? 7. Should also probably go to sleep. I don't think our platform is necessarily 100% mob proof. We've not gotten into mega torches quite yet, even though we probably could have accessed diamonds. Somebody told me that they had found diamonds in the ancient city down below. I didn't really care to stick around to explore that place because, I mean, by the time we got there and all that, it's just done. All right, so let's find the Resource Generator Mark 1 then and do that recipe. So just take that off. Mark 1. Well, this is going to be annoying because now I can't shift click it back in there. I guess I could. That's Mark 1, yeah. Okay. No, we can do this. Let me just come over here. Grab some andesite back. And we'll just do it like this. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing this off camera. Yeah. Definitely going to have to do a whole lot of this off camera. I just want to get this little basis set up so everyone understands basically the plan that I'm going for. I don't mind doing work off camera, but if I'm going to, I like for it to be known pretty well what I'm going to do. Also, if you need to change your spawn point in here because it ends up messing with your machine, simply shift and right click, and there you go. Now we'll start spawning over in this corner. So now how do we want to extract out of these? My best guess would be to do something like this. Because then we can also line these, right? And we'll just have to leave sort of an open space somewhere along here to where we can send everything to the same compacting drawer, which we'll want to face inward so we can see what we're working with here. And then up all of these in. I don't know that we'll ever need to... 4 items every second? Yeah, we should never need to upgrade these pipes in here either. Okay. Now this is going over here. Basically, we can just take all this out and refill our generators as we go. And then from that, we'll just have this pump into an ender chest, perhaps? Do we have, what all ender abilities do we have in this pack? Rather, let me check that. We have the ender chest, we have the ender pouch. We don't have the ender drawers because that's actually from a different mod, okay. Alright. Okay. So yeah, we'll probably just send from this into an ender chest, and that'll just be like our cobble ender chest. But for the time being, let's get out of here. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for having joined me in this episode today. YouTube, y'all know the drill. Leave a like, subscribe, comment for more awesome content from yours truly. We are going to call it an episode here because I think, you know, we got through compacting machines in this episode. We don't have to go through all the automation today. Just seeing it done is good enough, right? Thank you all so very much for having joined me. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I feel like I'm missing something. You know, there's the usual stay safe, stay awesome, stay crafting, but I feel like I'm forgetting a piece of the outro. Oh, share this out with friends, family, family of the friends, and friends of the family. Now, as per the usual, be sure you stay awesome, stay safe, stay crafting. And until next episode, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.